Banks on the rushing attempt for a gain of 7 yards. Second down to the 20-yard line.
Man, this is just nuts. I don't know if that golf tournament's happening tomorrow.
I'm saying.
Are we good to talk?
No, we're not on yet.
Banks to Miz on the reception.
Are we live or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, Rick! Yo, Rick! Yo, Rick!
All right, folks, sorry about that. We were just making sure. We skipped over the introductions. Quite a view here, though, Floyd, on the
Oh, it's
screen.
beautiful.
Kind of rainy lights, the sky, and the Orange Crush and Raptors have taken the field. You might have missed a little bit, but you didn't miss much, and now you just got an interception for the Raptors. Dylan, last name?
Interception by Gote. The Raptors will take over inside their own 20-yard line. First down to the 20.
So, let's catch everybody up here, Floyd. We had the kickoff. The Orange Crush had the first possession. They drive inside the 20-yard line, throw the interception, and now the Raptors will be taking over.
Yeah, I know Orange Crush. I don't know much about the Raptors, but from what I'm looking at,
You got Jeff Smith at quarterback.
Jeff Domney out there.
You got Domney.
So, looks like they match up pretty well.
I will tell you that Rob Wilsey is one of the top defensive linemen in the entire league, and he has a tremendous amount of sacks. But we're going to see how the offense pans out here, because the Orange Crush defensive line is outstanding as a whole. Jeffro is back. It's like a free play. Jeffro takes off.
Smith on the rush, brought out to the 20-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Penalty has been declined. They will take the result of the play, a first down to the 40-yard line.
All right, folks at home, the Raptors get off to that big start by getting the interception, and now an offsides and a Jeffro run gets them out to their own 20. Jeffro does give it this time. I forgot his last name.
Gote on the rushing attempt.
Is there a penalty?
Could be a penalty on the... No. Player was stopped prior to the 20-yard line. That'll bring up a second down to the 40.
All right, folks at home, we're just trying to catch up here for you. It's difficult with the conditions. It's hard to see on your screen at home, but the rain is a torrential downpour, and we have a timeout, Orange Crush.
Timeout, Orange Crush at 22:59 first half.
Jeff Smith back in a shotgun. Pass rush is intense. He gets the ball off, but that was an insane pass rush that I expected was going to happen to Jeff throughout the game. Floyd, you're back. Jeffro remarkably gets the ball off, falls incomplete, but those are the kind of plays that could wind up as interceptions.
Yeah, you got to be real careful, definitely in this type of weather. And for some reason, every time a game starts, the weather just comes down harder.
And every game it's harder and harder. Jeff Smith is back. We'll see if he tries to avoid the rush by running, and he does. That's exactly what he does. He does it up the middle. However, he was stopped there.
4th down.
Smith on the rush. Raptors will punt.
All right, so the Raptors are going to punt on this one.
And that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, very smart. It's a good, solid punt. Caught. Return coming up, and it's a good one. And he's still going. And he is inside the 20-yard line on the return.
It's a great return there, Frank.
We're going to find out who returned that one. Like I said, folks, you know, for Floyd and I, it's difficult with these weather conditions to really locate the players. And I know on the screen it looks nice and clear, but we're here live and we're trying to get the best information we can for you.
That's what they told me. That's like his nickname. Oh, Jovan.
All right, so that was Javon Scott who had that big return. Let's see if Solly Banks at quarterback in the Orange Crush offense can cash in.
Oh, okay, so that's better known as Port.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Porky's playing?
I think.
Wow, what a stiff arm.
Solly Banks on the rush. Ball's brought inside the 10-yard line. That will be 2nd and goal.
I don't see him out there, but that's Javon Scott.
Might be another one. There's the conditions you can see on your screen, folks. Those little white dots are not several different moons. Those are raindrops on our camera. Solly Banks is back now at quarterback, of course, and he's in a shotgun. He's taking the snap. Good rush came through on that one. They grab him. There's going to be an obstruction call, obviously. And Rob Wilsey was caught missing the flag and grabbing his shirt. So you're looking at a half the distance penalty here.
That might have been a smart decision.
Obstruction on the play. Half the distance. Two fouls on the play, one on the offense and one on the defense. They will offset, and we will replay the down.
All right, folks, so you heard that over the speaker. We are replaying the down here. Can't quite see. It looks like it's first again.
Second, I believe.
And Wilsey went off sides again. He's looking to get the big sacks because he is the man that really had a terrific season. And we're going to see. Yeah, he led the entire league with 14 sacks. Will Turner from Camilla's crew had 13. No other players in this game are on the sack leaderboard. Unfortunately, so far, he has not helped, but he's hurt the team by getting an obstruction foul and then, of course, going off sides. But don't underestimate this guy. He's long, he's lanky, he's very quick. Banks back again, and this time he rolls to his right. He's going to dump it, then he decides to keep it. Smart move. That time, Wilsey got him at about the 5-yard line. Now let's see if we can see that down box across the way and get that.
Looking like third down.
Banks on the carry, Wilsey on the stop, 3rd down and goal.
Raptors doing a pretty good job here on the defensive side, trying to keep them out of the end zones. He's going to go trips right here, meaning Banks. Banks is back. Hayden's ball's in his hands, and he is looking for somebody. He flips it up, and that ball fell incomplete.
Incomplete pass brings up 4th down and goal.
Frank, what a shame there. They got to have Nicky Davison playing center.
Yeah, I'm not sure who missed because they have a legit center. The center made 3 games, plus he had a forfeit win. That gave him his 4th. Surprisingly, he's not here.
Yeah, that sucks.
But Nick Davidson is a vet that started back in my day in the mid-90s. And he can handle it.
Oh, yes. Not saying they can't handle it, but that's another one that, you know, if you could have him on offense playing tight end, blocking back.
Banks runs to his right and has a little flip there, but he's fortunate that wasn't picked off. And the Raptors hold in a tremendous kind of goal line stance, if you will. And they'll take over on offense. And I'm going to be honest with you. Well, it looks like we got a whistle on a timeout. Okay. Timeout Raptors.
Timeout, Raptors.
So the timeouts that we're seeing are mainly to sign people in because they've got some late people because it's very hard to get to a 8:30 game.
Yeah.
Listening to one of their star players, Orange Crush has Parrow here, has had a remarkable season. You might see him actually doing some damage on the season stats. He is a receiver and one of the top receivers on the team and in the pro division. All right, so Jeff Smith is back at shotgun. He's in a dangerous situation and he does the right thing and hands the ball off. Very minimal yardage.
Short gain on the play will bring up 2nd down to the 20-yard line.
But I think that's smart because you don't want a safety here.
No. That's the last thing you want. You know, your defense just got you a beautiful stop down there at the goal line. So.
And when you look at the sidelines, these teams are not deep tonight.
No, I see that.
You got 4 Orange Crush guys giving them 12 for the game, and then probably 4 across the way for the Raptors. So Jeff Smith back in the shotgun, and they're bringing 4 again. And this is a problem. But when he gets out there like that, that's the problem too, though. Great flag grabbers.
Yeah, that was a great flag.
Smith on the carry. That'll bring up third down to the 20-yard line.
We didn't mention, but today's officials for this third and final game will remain with Scott Ryan and Jimmy Simpkins, but Steve Valley, an old vet, has come in to do the white hat for this particular game. And you probably didn't know this, but he is the last referee to be Hall of Fame inducted fall 2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he did get his Hall of Fame. We wanted to give it to him before he died.
Pretty
Because right
smart.
now his family is shopping for caskets.
Oh.
All right, Smith is back in the shotgun. And we have a false start immediately. On the far side, it looked like the receiver.
False start, offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat the down.
I mean, you and I, Floyd, and our staff and the production crew, we've all been here almost 3 full games, but it feels like that the 2 teams out there now have been here all 3 games too, because I don't see a lot of energy.
No, I don't, and it's crazy to say that it's not there for some reason.
They're playing hard though. It's not like they're not. It's just, I don't know. It could be several factors. It could be the weather. It could be the time of night.
Not have as many players, something.
Something's going on. They're playing hard, but I guess it's kind of tough to get up for these type of games when the weather's like this. But this is the championship. Looks like it's third down. Blocked off. Jeff Smith, what a great job moving the hips. Oh! If that ball is caught, it's a touchdown. If it's caught by the opposing team, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, that's one of them plays where
Incomplete pass brings up fourth down to the 20-yard line.
Go ahead, Floyd.
one of them plays where, like you said, it's a bang bang play. Defense catches it, touchdown. Offense, touchdown. Both trying to make a play on the ball.
Interesting. Like we got a frozen screen. Oh, that's just a 5-inch. Been like that for 8 hours.
A punt takes place. It's a little shorter this time. Taken at the 40-yard line. Brought down to the 35. Then he goes backwards. Still has it. And finally, a flag is pulled.
Who's that? Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson on the return. Orange Crush will take over. First down to the 20-yard line.
Because if it
Still
freezes,
freeze.
you double click, go down to properties, and then hit
Following
OK. And then it will reset. Yeah, just right click, properties, OK.
But that's only on this screen. It's not during the production at home.
No,
Yeah,
you got it.
I'm learning. All right, so we solved the production issue, but it was here, not at home. And Orange Crush will take over. And this is unlike the first 2 games. We're coming up on 10 minutes with 0 scores.
Yeah, it's not like the first 2 games we had.
Are you okay, Floyd? You seem very tired.
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Just
you are.
enjoying the weather.
Solly Banks looks to drop back. He's grabbed by the shorts. I'm assuming we're going to have a penalty. I don't know, but he's still running. I don't know. Was it? Yes. All right, so we're going to have an obstruction call, and that's a big one. You're going to tack 10 on. First down. Obstruction defense. The result of the play, plus 10 yards. First down and goal.
And they're the penalties you don't want in a game like this. You know,
You're
both
right.
offenses are struggling, and it's just giving up free yardage.
Yeah. Bill Kent's here. He's got the umbrella
Yeah.
blocking our view. He comes in from California once in a while. That's where he lives now.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Sally Banks is back. I mean, it's just a matter of time before Orange Crush punches it in. In my mind, they're 14-point favorites.
Oh!
What a catch, though. Now he's got to get through. Oh, are they going to get another obstruction? Wow! Picked off. I don't know what's going to go on. Uh-oh. Now, why do you blow the whistle when the play's continuing? I understand there's a flag, but was there a sack possibly, and that's why the whistle was blown? Excuse me?
That I'm not sure, but the whistle shouldn't be blown on a live ball.
Roughing the quarterback. Half the distance, first down and goal.
All right, so that was a very odd play. At first I thought for the grab, but they must have hammered him pretty good. And Orange Crush's first down after that. Sally Banks is in a mess. Somehow he gets through again and gets into the end zone.
That's huge.
Banks on the rushing attempt scores the first touchdown of the game. 6-0, Orange Crush, extra point to come.
Wow, they had him bottled.
Looked like it was more of trying to lower his shoulder than grab a flag.
Yeah, they are trying to pop him. You
Yeah.
can tell this game. I saw some guys coming up. It's not tackle. I don't know why the scorekeeper's talking. But anyway, folks, we've got a 6-0 game. Finally, our first score with 7:49 remaining in the first half. That's shocking.
This first half has flown by.
Yes, it has. But we're not going to complain about that.
No, we're not, and we're going for an extra point run pass. And they get it to Perro.
Banks to Perro for the extra point.
One or two.
Kickoff to follow. 7 minutes and 48 seconds remain in the first half.
There's Sally Banks. He's one of the top guys. Yup. Way to get in there, kid. Okay. Just get a new body. All right. We've got Dave Mosier. He's the coach, longtime coach. It's going to be 102 next year.
Yeah, he moves like it.
He's had a lot of injuries during his time, so it's going to be tough when his wife has to bathe him. All right, folks, so we are going to have a kickoff here. Looks like Perro is going to be doing the kickoff duties for the Crush. Like I said, I don't know if Raptors just have enough firepower to stay in the game, but here goes. Is that Smith? I can't tell, but that is a tremendous run. What did he say? Oh.
Gote on the long kickoff return. Raptors ball, first down to the 20-yard line.
I think the good thing about this, Frank, they're not playing in their end zone now.
No, they have great field position, and they're in 4-down territory.
Exactly.
And
Now Jeffro can maybe air the ball out a little bit instead of having to run it, worry about a safety.
absolutely. On top of it, you're not first and 20. You're about, what, first and 10.
And let's mention that was a great return.
Yeah. I've actually lost track of one of our players that's on our staff, Nasir Curry, but he has not gotten beat or anything. And he's actually playing offense now, too. So being quiet on defense is actually a good thing because he is not the issue here. The issue is stopping the run of Banks. All right, here goes Jeff Smith. He is in the shotgun, drops back. He's trying to roll away from Josh. He gets tapped a little bit. and that ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass, bringing up second down to the 20-yard line for the Raptors.
Well, we've got one of the children here. He seems to have some mental issues. Look at the moon right on our screen. Isn't that beautiful? There's like 4 of them.
Beautiful nightcap.
5 minutes to go in the first half.
Oh, we froze up again.
You frozen now?
Yeah.
It's the rain. Right click.
Jeffro Smith back in the shotgun. He is ready for the catch. He's got the ball in his hands. He's got good protection this time. Wow.
Tipped at the line.
Tipped at the line. I don't know if it looked like Jared.
I couldn't really tell.
They catching the ball.
Hey, Fred. 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 Hey, Fred. Yo, Fred. Go, Fred.
Ball was blocked at the line of scrimmage by Jared Alderman.
Yeah. Like, you got a MacBook at home?
So I don't double click.
You got a MacBook at home. All right, that was on the air. So, folks, Jeff Smith back in the shotgun. IBTE Network is filming the game. There goes Jeff. Jared just misses him this time. Jeffro's on the outside, throws a stiff arm. He gets quite a few yards there. And it should make this manageable because it looks like, I can't tell if he crossed. We're going to tell in a second. Did he cross the 20-yard line?
I don't believe so.
Or is it 4th down?
I think it's going to be 4.
Rushing attempt by Jeff Smith. Gains the line to go, the 20, for a first and goal.
Stand corrected. He did get the first.
He did get the first. 3 minutes to go. What a first half drive this could be if they convert. I mean, even if you don't, there's, oh. That was a cluster, and Smith gets, oh no. There's a penalty on the touchdown. They're gonna call flag shielding, and Jeffro's probably gonna go nuts.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you here.
Penalty on the play. Flag shielding. 10 yards, loss of down. Second down and goal.
Well, he's not bugging as much as we think he would, so
You know,
he's
and
probably guilty of it.
that's tough though, because I don't know how many of those you're going to get per game. He's under a lot of pressure, as the scorekeeper is as well.
Yes. Is he all right back there?
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, first half. Your score, Orange Crush 7, Raptors 0.
All right, so the 2-minute warning is now over. Jeff is back. I can't imagine the ball is in good shape. It's got to be waterlogged, heavier. He's not going with gloves, though. This is smart. He's got 2 receivers on the left, Gote on the inside. He's got the ball in his hands. He's looking, and once again, they're just rushing so many guys, but he flips it out there, and
Miz.
that ball is picked off.
Miz on the interception.
James Miz on the interception. Ball downed in the end zone will be brought out to the 20-yard line, first down to the 40.
So, tough break there. You go from a touchdown flag shield, bring it back to a pick. But if you notice, Josh Irwell, the linebacker, they're sending him every time now.
And he's right on him. He's right on his tail,
Right on
chasing him.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to be as fast. He just has to force him out of the pocket.
just like he just did, and
Yeah. And then Jeffro has to throw on the run.
right.
I mean, he's not bad at it,
No, but
is he?
no, but when you're under pressure, it's
It's difficult.
tough. Yes.
Sally Banks, they're going to try to put a little pressure. Wilsey gets in there. He finally pulls the flag, and Wilsey gets his first sack. Wilsey on the sack. Second down to the 40-yard line. So that sack was huge. Keep it to a one-score game. Get to the locker room.
Absolutely.
I
I'm
have
not
no
sure
Oh, go ahead, Boyd.
who gets ball at half. I forgot.
That's a good question. Now, Orange Crush, I believe, did get the kickoff in the first half. They had that first drive.
And Sally threw a pick, I want to say.
Yep. But it doesn't mean necessarily. You could always,
I want to say
Take-
Raptors get ball.
yeah, I'm sure they do. Sally is in trouble
Oh.
again. There's no call either. We're getting a sack here. This time, we got a timeout. The sack, if we could get a player on that, please. Spotter. Dominy.
Jeff Dominy.
Jeff Dominy on the sack. Bring up third down to the 40-yard line with 51 seconds in the half. So, turning it up the heat.
They are, and that's what they need to do. They need to get to Sally. Don't give them no time back there.
I mean, when you go home, at least your grass is going to be green.
Yes, it should be.
Never had a Super Bowl where we had all three games, pouring rain, and even with the tent dripping onto my back. Sally Banks is back in the shotgun, and he throws it short. A man is right on him. He appeared to get away from the first, but not the second. The clock is continuing. We're at 40 seconds. Short gain on the play. Rocky Johnson on the reception. Should be fourth down, right? Fourth down to the 40-yard line. They're going, and I have a feeling what's going to happen here is they're going to let it go either to the half or throw one play. Throw it deep. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, Floyd. He's going to look at that clock. He can let it go now because that'll end. And, oh my goodness. 3 seconds, no, that's not dead. That's not halftime.
Why not take it in
It
the
was
half?
a defensive penalty.
But take it in the half, Frank. You're up 7. Why risk anything? It's been a good game.
It was a defensive penalty.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, was it?
It was false start on that.
Oh, okay.
You guys still did it.
False start on the offense. We had a runoff. That'll take us to halftime. We have a 5-minute halftime, folks. Please enjoy the weather.
Fucked up my holdout, turned it into a wheel. So then that nice
Are we off? We need a break to gather our thoughts. gentlemen, we're about to begin the second half. Orange Crush 7, Raptors 0. Who's getting the ball?
Thank you, Scott. Oh, you're good?
Are we live again?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We're good to go.
All right.
We're about to move the camera over there.
Wow. All right, folks, we're live again. Floyd, we're live. Don't worry about him.
Okay.
All right, I don't even know who that guy
He's
is.
swimming in the turf.
Some crazy town called Nassau, and not the Bahamas. It has gotten absolutely ridiculous out here. It's torrential, but we're not going to run out of water. Okay, so Orange Crush is kicking off,
Oh, good kick.
and that is a great kick by Parrow. That's actually Wilsey on the return, I believe. Yes, it is. Wilsey on the return. First down, Raptors to the 40-yard line. Well, Floyd, hopefully our tent will hold off for one more half.
Let's hope. Looks pretty bad out there.
It does. Next year, we're going to bring walls for our tent.
We got people sitting in their cars with their lights
Yeah,
on.
that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah. Oh!
One of the staff members. Yeah, I hear you. That's all right. All right, Jeff Smith. It looks like he hands it off this time. That's Gotay up the sideline, and it's going to be marked short of a first down. Gotay on the rushing attempt short of the first down. Second to the 40. Well, folks, at this point, the Raptor offense has to figure something out. Do they continue with the running play and the sweep? They're using Smith and Gotay very effectively, but it hasn't been enough to punch it in the end zone. Smith in the shotgun. Gets the high snap. This time he's going to flip it off to Gotay, and Gotay is getting some serious yardage on this play, and he's still going. But they were pulled. The flag was pulled, and it was pulled at the 26-yard line, but not after a great gain.
Yeah, that was a good flag.
Gotay on the rush down to the 26-yard line. Is that Rocky Johnson on that flag? Or who do you say? Cheetah.
Tita?
That was Tito on the flag. So we're under the lights here at Afram Sports Park. The airport's nearby, the planes are still flying, and let's see if Jeff Smith can get the offense flying. He's got a first down and 6, and let's see how many they're going to bring on defense. Wow, they're bringing a whole host of players, but Smith is so crafty, and that time he gets away. Incidental. There's nothing there. A good no call.
Yes, I agree with you. With everybody's momentum.
Smith on the carry. Let's see where the ball's spotted, though. Did he get the first?
Very close.
I think he, well, it's really hard to say right now. All right, well, I don't know. I'm going to say it might be just, can you see the down box? Just short.
Just short.
Short of the first down. Second down to the 20. Smith gets the ball. This time he fakes it and goes right up the middle. Very effective, but somebody had a great
Troy
flag
Trent.
right there. Troy Trent. Smith on the rushing attempt up the middle. Stopped by Troy Trent. First and goal. I need to get my scores, though. I don't want to forget them.
$26 something. Quali, what was the last score of the last game? 26, 30.
Oh, my stat guy will give it to me after. I don't need him. All right, Jeff Smith is back here once again. This time it's first and goal. And he's going up the middle again, and he is not going to give it to anybody. He's keeping it this time. Smith on the carry. Second down and goal. I forgot my stat guy keeps all that.
It's been a great drive here for the Raptors, so hopefully they can keep it going.
Well, they're burning clock, but it's okay if you're going to have a successful drive.
And that's all that matters.
It's all that matters.
Big cloud of smoke coming out of that huddle.
Yes, there was. I'm not really sure what's going on. I have a feeling, according to the referees, it's getting colder out there too. So
Yeah, you could feel it.
like Smith's got the ball again. He's going to go to the right this time. He is in. Jeff Smith on the touchdown run. Score is now Orange Crush 7, Raptors 6. Extra point to follow. What happened there? Oh, they've declared to go for 2? Is that correct, Floyd?
I hope not, because that don't make sense.
It really doesn't. Number 2, are you still having a barbecue tonight?
Yes.
Dave Mosier trying to get another championship. I don't know how many he has, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Taking a long time in the huddle here. It's so strange as you just see this puff of smoke come out of the huddle. It's just the breath of the players because of the wetness and the cold. Smith back now in the shotgun. And
Ooh,
that
that's a free
looks
play?
like, well, the receiver went and the defender
okay,
went.
I didn't
Let's
see
see who
that.
they call it on, though. This is big. They killed the play immediately, so it's probably on the offense. No. Hang on a second. There's going to be a
We're gonna
conference.
go talk about it.
These referees combined have 236 years of experience. Of all 3 of them, you may have a patch of hair left.
Wow. Well, Steve has to have half of them.
Scott is missing a massive amount of hair. Let's face it, referees are not going to have a lot of hair because they're under tremendous pressure and stress. All right, so here's the extra point again. I still can't tell. It must have been defense of half the distance.
Yeah.
They're going for the extra point. Waiting for the snap. It's been a very long extra point process. Flag immediately. We don't know if he was stopped,
Oh.
but we do know that it was an offensive penalty. Offensive penalty declined. The extra point is no good.
Illegal forward motion, nobody on this side.
23-33 left in the contest. Not sure why the clock's not moving. It's always right after the extra point now.
It's going
What do you
now.
think
It's
happened?
going. It's
What
going.
happened though? We don't wait for
tired.
the whistle. We
He's
just
tired.
hit the button.
John's
Right
tired.
after the extra point now.
Well,
Ooh.
I don't know. We're on the air. Does he know that? Or I mean, if you're going to put in an employee complaint, you got to like write it down. All right, so Raptors get the touchdown, not the extra point. Very odd. Kickoff to come. It's a little pooch kick. I'm not sure why they're doing that. It makes no sense. That's no sense there.
none.
You're giving the Orange Crush tremendous field position. The only benefit, it's only a half yard in front of the 40. So it's going to be 1st and 19 to the 20. Davidson on the return inside the 40-yard line, 1st down to the 20, Orange Crush. So we're down to 22 minutes and change in this spring 2021 season. How do you feel?
Feel wet.
You do.
But no, it's a good game, just like the first two. So
It is. We've been blessed with 3 great tight games. Banks to the left.
there he goes.
Takes off despite the weight. He's still going. He's still
Oh,
going.
my.
He is actually getting in. Sally Banks with the rushing touchdown. Orange Crush, 13. Raptors 6.
If anything's gonna kill a momentum, there it
You
is.
can't give that up.
You can't. Not after you just scored. You're
Why?
feeling
You
good.
And it's such a simple one. It was just like, okay, a simple run to the left. He's not as fast as he used to be.
And you gotta know they gotta know it's gonna be a run.
The Orange Crush sideline, I can hear them. They knew that the left side is their strong side and the Raptor weak side.
Looks like they're going for 2 here, Frank.
They must be. So the 2-point attempt by Sally Banks. He drops back. He rolls slightly to his right. He throws in the end zone, wide open, but it's out of bounds.
Dropped it.
Dropped it. Excuse me. Ball falls incomplete. Orange Crush 13, Raptors 6 with the kickoff to come. Well, I don't miss refereeing in this type of weather. We traveled to New York City Memorial Day weekend, Scott and I, and same exact weather, only picture it a lot colder. 15 games in 2 days.
Oh, that's brutal.
It was brutal. We suffered. Scott and I spent 3 days in the hospital recuperating,
Oh,
and they only had 1 bed, so we had to share it.
oh, okay. That was all right.
I didn't really complain. It's just when you're in a hospital, I don't think you should sleep nude.
No, Scott did.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting ready for the kickoff here. Orange Crush, Perro comes. His teammates are not ready.
Great
They didn't
kick
seem to-
again.
They didn't seem to care. Gote on the loose.
Oh,
Gote still on the loose. And the flag is going to be pulled, but across the 40, great field position.
yep. Again,
Gote on the return inside the 40-yard line. 1st down to the 20. Now, we have a tent, but yet the tables are soaked. How is that possible?
it's as possible as us being soaked, Frank.
Yeah.
Under the tent.
It's Dave Mosier, the coach. He's pondering
Yeah.
his next move. You know, what should he do? Yeah, we're on the air. Yeah, no, it's okay if you want to be on the air. Yeah, I was just saying, we have Dave Mosier here. How many championships, Dave? 7 or 8. It's too hard to count because he has so many.
This is a 21-year-old B Division championship I brought this out of the pod
Look at
today.
There's
that.
a good luck.
21 years ago.
I like that.
Just Wagner, remember that fun game?
Yes. Dave Wagner, Dave Mosier visiting with us. He's the head coach. Jeff Smith taking the snap. He's going to go up the middle again. This time he is stopped, and that is going to be, is that Jared?
Yes, I believe so.
What happened to my spotter?
He went to go get dry.
Smith sacked on the play by Jared. Oh, they're looking at me. Oh. Jared's got the hat on. Oh. We have one of our referees is being assisted by a fan, Bill Kent.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's got the umbrella over him. It's very nice of him. And you can see why Scott likes to get close to people, especially men. Okay, so Jeff Smith is back in a shotgun. He's got the ball, and he's just under massive pressure. There is nothing you can do. Jared again.
He was in there awful
sack.
fast. I thought that was going to be offsides. No call. Great play on Jared.
Smith sacked by Jared Staton. Bring up a third down to the 20-yard line. All right, we're down to 17:58. We broke the 18-minute mark. 15, of course, is halfway. Our third quarter, of course, to the fourth.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a lot that Smith and the offense can do if they don't stop this massive pass rush. These guys are playing almost a zero defense,
Ooh,
and there is
false
another
start.
penalty on the offense. False start offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat third down to the 20. I guess the good thing, Floyd, is when you have these type of fields, you can get through this kind of weather.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're canceling on grass fields.
Yeah, you would have to. You don't want to see nobody get hurt out there. But like you said, having this beautiful field, play along. Players probably love it.
All right, another big third down for Jeff Smith and the Raptor offense. Again, the pressure, but this time he gets away from. Oh my goodness.
That was a good pass.
It was a great pass. Smith to Gote, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down to the 40.
You gotta help your quarterback out.
Send it to me, though. You know what I'm saying? He said
Oh,
he
that was
sent it to other people.
Yeah. All right, so fourth down. I don't know if you have to go for it here. I mean, you're down one score, 7 points, plenty of time left, about 16 minutes. There's our spotter. Call him Sponge Head Bob. Our spotter's back. This is a huge part of the game right here. If they don't make it and the Orange Crush score and you have this type of weather, there's a good chance the tents will be folding.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last play was one of those, you got to get those. Just like Jeff Smith on the touchdown run, brought back on the penalty.
Absolutely.
Smith is in trouble again. He can't even throw the ball. It's just too much pressure. Smith stopped on the play. Turnover on downs. First down to the 20, Orange Crush. Is this considered a sprinkle?
No,
Downpour.
this is a monsoon.
Oh, it's a monsoon. We saw the weather. There's a twister coming in soon.
Oh,
88-mile-an-hour winds. All right, Sally Banks is back. He's inside pro territory, Raptor territory, so to speak, and I'm assuming he's going to go with the run game, and he does. That's Rocky Johnson. And Rocky, oh, he gets called out. Rocky Johnson on the rushing attempt is out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Second down. Seems to be some confusion. So I'm hearing a potential report. Maybe they pulled the tongue, which is the middle part of the flag, and the referee has the right when you do that to kill the play. So he
Yeah.
probably did stay in bounds, and that's what happened.
that's what I heard also.
Who'd you hear it from? I got it from Channel 10.
I got it from Fox.
All right. Sally Banks is back on second down. They need to get to the 20-yard line for a first.
Right.
Motion. Handoff. What was that? Your job. Pinto? Oh, Tito. That was Tito on the rushing attempt. Tito or Tino? Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. You did say Tino, but I didn't think anybody was called that. That's very odd. But his nickname is Tino, just for the folks at home. I thought they got the first, but maybe there was a penalty? There was a penalty on the play. Coming up on 12 minutes in this monsoon of a game. Sally Banks' girl keeping the footballs dry for him. And that's important in this type of game. And if there was a possibility of the rain getting harder, it just did.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm hoping this stand here doesn't get rusty. All right, so Banks is back. We had the penalty. He's got the ball. This time he's in the pocket. He's looking to throw the ball, but thinking you might have got a sack by Dominy. Not sure. All right, so we're thinking inadvertent whistle. I don't know why the Crush would be upset, though. They were all boxed in.
Yeah, there's no
Going
reason for the
nowhere.
Crush to be upset right now.
The inadvertent helped them because it prevents a sack and gives them another down at the original line of scrimmage.
Correct. Good job.
I concur. All right, so Banks, Orange Crush is not letting up here. They understand that a one-score game is not a title make. Banks is back in the shotgun, gets the ball, has a little time. Wilsey gets blocked, throws it up for grabs, and he is looking for a roughing the quarterback. I think the official did a great job. His man was blocked.
Into.
His man blocked Wilsey into it.
I agree.
Therefore, no call. Great job with the senior official. We call him a senior just because he gets 15% off at Dunkin' Donuts.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, so here we go. It appears, I don't know if you can read the down box. Is that second or third?
Third, it looks
Third
like.
down. Third down to the 20-yard line. Banks has the ball. He runs to his left. He's taking it all the way. And he, once again, is almost gone. Banks on the rushing attempt, Smith on the stop. Inside the 10-yard line, first down and goal. Well, I hate to say this, but what's happening is the nicest guy in the world, Joe DeCapita, runs two teams.
Yes.
He's on the right DN, and that's who they're picking on.
Yeah.
They're
sealing
sealing
him
him and just going right around that corner. If I was him, the first move you make, it's full rush. Hit the outside.
Gotta go to the
Big team.
outside. Is Steve Thompson always here?
No. Steve Thompson had an injury. He had medicinal marijuana, and he's fixed. Solly Banks back now. They've burned a lot of clock on this drive. And here we go again with another running play. Appears to be Rocky Johnson, and holy crap, talk about some moves. Is that Rocky? Rocky Johnson on the rushing TD. Score is now 19-6, Orange Crush, with the extra point to come with 8:08 remaining in this championship contest. Folks at home, IBTE Network
Yes.
is doing the production. I want to give them a lot of credit just because these weather conditions, first production with us, fantastic job. There's nothing we really can do. The smoke is just bellowing from that gentleman's umbrella. All right, the extra point here. Banks is back, 19-6. Looking to make it a 13-point game. 1-point try, runner pass. He's got the ball in his hands. He looks right, comes down the center of the field. That one is tipped away. The extra point is no good. Score remains 19-6. Orange Crush. 8:05 remaining in the game. So 8 minutes. Clock is running per our rules, and time is not on the Raptors side.
No, not at all here. They've had opportunities, and they just have not capitalized. And it's unfortunate, because this game's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah. Your weight's unfortunate as well.
It is, and it's starting to get out of hand.
All right, so like to kid here on the network. Anybody that's looking to get a sponge, we have Quali's hair. Paro kicks off. That's a little shorter. That ball's waterlogged. Great return once again. Still running. This is Jeff Smith. He's on the return, and he's still going inside the 20. And there goes a flag. Big return by Smith. There is a flag on the play. Oh, good. It's raining even harder. We always have a difficult time cutting grass in this weather. We tried it one time, Floyd, but one of our workers had his foot caught underneath the blade.
Oh!
They call him clubfoot now.
Yeah, you don't never want to do that.
It's almost like God doesn't like certain quarterbacks like Ed Sargent and Jeff Smith because this rain gets heavier when they go on offense.
Definitely seemed that way.
We will have a re-kick. There were penalties on both sides. Holding, kick team, flag shield, return team.
That's so unfortunate.
Please don't kick until the rain stops.
Harrow with the big boot again. Waterlogged, but here we go again. Whoa, he still grabs it. This time it looks to be Gote, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Two guys with tremendous wheels.
Gote on the return. Rocky Johnson on the flag. First down to the 20-yard line. Raptors.
So the good news is there's under 5 minutes, Floyd.
Yes, that's very good news.
The bad news is that we have to break everything down, folks. Not you. You can go. Oh. We got a rogue player coming into the tent. All right, the Raptors are lining up. Last shot here because they're going to have to score on this drive. Smith is back. He's got the ball. They send Josh Orwell again. Smith smartly rolls to the left, throws to the right. That is a great play, though. They're moving the ball, and they get it inside. And was that Dominy?
It was.
Smith to Dominy on the reception inside the 20-yard line. First down and goal. I want to thank Bill Kent for flying in from California for the game. There will be a trophy presentation after the game. It will only last 2 hours.
Oh.
Ball was dropped.
Down is that, Floyd? Can we see that?
I can't even see the marker. Second.
The second down and goal.
Double sticks.
Once this rain passes over, I think we'll have a lot better scoring.
It's insane that it's just been coming down
245.
this hard.
Jeff Smith is back. He's under a severe pressure once again. This time it's almost picked off.
Incomplete pass brings up third down and goal for the Raptors.
Coming up on the 2 minutes. I don't think they're even paying attention to it, so it'll probably run down. No quit, though, in the Raptors. They're still trying very hard, except one of their players. Have Nasir Curry here. They take you out? Defense too? Nasir Curry has had a solid game on defense. He's here in the 10. I'm giving him credit. He has a great defensive game. Yeah, we can't have that on the air, but... I want to thank technical advisor Bernie Mikowski.
Oh, how is Mr. Bernie?
He's doing fantastic. One of our biggest fans. There goes now Sarah back out on the Orange Crush sideline. Jeff Smith drops back. He rolls to the right. Once again, he's just going to have to throw it up this time. Oh, almost picked off. Incomplete pass. 4th down.
You could just see the water come off that ball when Jeff threw it.
Oh, yeah.
That ball's got to be so heavy.
Well, Floyd, I want to thank you, too, for filling in today for Lester.
Absolutely.
Lester
my
can't be
pleasure.
here because he's being held up again at Burger King.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it to you.
You heard about that, right?
No.
Oh, we'll talk off the air. Jeff Smith is back. This is his last attempt. It's 4th down. He's going to have to send it. But you can tell, look at the Orange Crush. And there's Jared. There's the entire defensive line. He smartly rolls left. This time, in and out of the hands again. This time it looked to be Steve Thompson. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. The Orange Crush will take over. All right, folks, the game is not going to end. We thought maybe at this point they would end the game, but the Raptors are going to still try to stick it out with 1:45 remaining. I would assume they're going to either kneel on it, go into a victory formation, or maybe they're going to make them pay the price and start throwing the ball downfield. Here comes the blitz. Fake. Sally then pitches it. And he is down. Thanks, flagged. Timeout. Raptors.
I had to step away for a second, Frank. What are they playing this out?
Folks, stick around for the trophy presentation. We'll be taking pictures and having a picnic. I want to thank Jared for not abusing the officials. Yeah, it's not good. I'm getting all the stuff I need from him now, so I'm good. Oh. Sally Banks on the rushing attempt. Timeout, Raptors at 1:25. Well, Floyd, what do you make of this? There's no shot really of them winning. They could have just knelt it out and let the Orange Crush walk off with their victory.
Yeah, and at this
Are they
point,
bitter?
they have to be or something. At this point, you gotta, you know.
Do you think Nasir Curry told him to take time out?
He could have.
I mean, he had a solid game. We didn't bring up his name at all.
It's been a great game.
He plays the left corner over there, number 24.
It's been an all-around great game.
No, it's not bad. I mean, once again, one of those games that really was one score until the last couple minutes. All right, Banks is now back once again. He might throw it this time because he's frustrated. Nope, he's going to hand it off to Rocky Johnson. And Rocky is doing some damage, and he's still going. Rocky is still going. Rocky Johnson on the rush. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to your B Division champions, Orange Crush, the final 19-6. I want to thank everyone for coming to the event tonight. Drive safely
and hope you have windshield wipers. All right, brother. Good job.